Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, then welcome back. Today we're going to be hopping into a 30-minute-ish vinyasa flow. Nothing too challenging, just a move your body and feel good type of session today. So if that's something that you are looking for, then you can join me on your mat. You don't need anything except for your mat, and if you're used to practicing with blocks, for certain stretches, maybe like pyramid pose, then you can go ahead and prepare those as well, but you don't need any material. All right, we're going to get started on our backs. So we're going to come into a reclined butterfly pose with the soles of the feet together. You can just rest your hands on your stomach and chest and close your eyes. Now let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths just to kind of release the day that just passed and to arrive into the present moment. So deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 2 more, deep breath in and release. Last one, inhale and exhale to let it go. Now finding full yogic breaths. So as you breathe in, breathing into the lower belly, and then when it's full, drawing the breath into the chest, and then upper chest, and then exhaling out of the upper chest, and then lower belly. So kind of creating a wave-like movement. Inhaling lower belly, chest, upper chest, and then exhale, upper chest, squeezing the ribs together, and then lower belly, squeezing the navel in. Let's take about 5 more cycles of breath here. Last 2 cycles of breath. You can slowly go ahead and bring your knees into your chest and just either hold them or rock side to side if that feels good for your back, or you can stay still, whatever you want. And we're going to start rocking back and forth just a couple times, and we're going to make our way into yogi squat, malasana. So feet are wide apart, knees separate. So toes point out, heels point in. Hands can come at the heart space. Elbows are connected to the inside of your knees. Now let's take 5 breaths here, growing nice and tall. You can roll out your wrists if that feels good. You can shift your weight side to side, just moving into your body. And then coming back through stillness, let's reach the right arm underneath the right knee, and then the left arm reaches up. So we're twisting open and hold here. 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, let's bring the hands back to the heart space, and then the left arm reaches underneath the left knee, right arm reaches up to the sky, and open twist. And 1 more breath. And then exhale, let's bring the hands together. Bring your fingertips down on the mat. Lift your hips, turn your toes in, heels out, mini prasarita. Let's grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and just sway a little bit side to side. And loosening up. Make sure your head hangs heavy, shoulders are relaxed. And let's slowly release the fingertips down on the mat. Heel toe your feet together. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. 2 more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. 1 more, breathe in. Exhale to fold. And let's bend the knees a lot. Roll up high mountain. Inhale, reach the arms above your head. Now the right foot will step behind the left leg. So left leg is bent, right leg is straight. You're on the outer blade of your right foot. Left hand can hold the right wrist. And just side bend to the left. And next inhale, look forward, step into high mountain. And then left foot steps behind the right leg, side bend to the right. And next inhale, come back to high mountain. Breathe in, reach the fingertips up high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, your right foot steps way back. Let's drop the right knee down and reach the arms above the head. 3 breaths here. On your exhale, the right hand comes on top of the left knee, and then the left arm reaches back. So you're twisting to the left. You can maybe look to the left or even over your left shoulder. And next inhale, come back to Anjanasana. Exhale, the right hand comes down on the mat. Let's open up to the left. Kick your left leg back. Left arm reaches up to the sky. And on your next exhale, drop your left foot, reach your left arm over your left ear. And then from here, let's circle the left hand all the way back down to the mat. Step the right foot back, high plank. Inhale here, exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Baby cobra, inhale. Exhale to release. 2 more, inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. Last one. And exhale to release. Tuck your toes, make your way into downward facing dog. And it's your first downward facing dog, so feel free to walk it out, bending and straightening the legs, moving the hips side to side, whatever feels good. And then let's slowly walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift once you're there. Exhale to fold. With a flat back, high mountain rise up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, the left foot steps way back. Drop the left knee and let's reach the arms up. Anjanasana for 3. And now your left hand comes on top of your right knee. Right arm reaches back. Use the core to twist deeper. So squeezing navel in and twist. Next inhale is reach the arms up again, Anjanasana. Exhale, left hand comes underneath your left shoulder. And then let's kick the right leg back and hold. And dropping the right foot down behind your left knee, reach your right arm over your right ear and stretch. On your next exhale, circle your right hand down, step your left foot back, high plank, chaturanga, let's lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, let's come high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain, rise up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, come high up onto the toes. We're just gonna do 2 more like that. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain, rise up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. And 1 breath in, down dog. And then 1 more time, let's come high up onto the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain, rise up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, your chaturanga. And all the way back to downward facing dog. Now we're going to do a little bit of a mandala flow, which is we're going to circle around the mat completely, and then we're going to repeat that on the left, and then we'll do it again so that we are a little bit more familiar with the movements. All right, so on your next inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, and step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach your arms above the head. Good, let's hold every shape about 2 or 3 breaths. On your next exhale, half splits. Drop the left knee, reach your arms back and up, so airplane wings. And next inhale, stand up tall, left knee into the chest. Maybe kick your left leg out if you have the space. And then from here, warrior 2. And 2 breaths. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Right fingertips come down to the mat on the inside of your right foot. Left arm reaches up and over. And on your next inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale to squat. 2 breaths. And inhale, star pose again. Now your right arm will circle down by your right hip, and as you do, turn your feet so you're pivoting towards the back of the mat. Crescent lunge, hold. And airplane pose, exhale, lean forward, right leg lifts, open up the front body. Next inhale, chair pose. And next inhale, left knee into the chest. Now revolved crescent lunge, so step your left foot way back and then open twist to the right. So right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Little back bend, right hand comes on the back of the left thigh, left arm reaches up and over. And then let's cartwheel the hands into warrior 2. So right knee is still bent. Okay. Next inhale, star again. And then let's turn the toes in, heels out, prasarita, fold forward. On your next inhale, halfway lift, right hand stays underneath the right shoulder, off the mat, so a little bit further away from you. Look towards the top of your mat again, so towards your left leg. Let's lift the right foot off the mat. And then come into a seat, facing the top of your mat again. Boat pose, let's hold for 2. And now let's roll back. Cross the shins, plant the hands, come into high plank, your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that was the right side, a full circle. Now we're going to do the left. Inhale, left leg rises. Hopefully I remember everything. Exhale, let's step the left foot between the hands, crescent lunge, and hold for 2. On your next exhale, half splits, airplane wings. And next inhale, stand up tall, right knee into the chest, maybe kick it out if you have the space. And then slow motion, right foot steps way back, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, left leg stays nice and bent. Exhale, side angle pose, left hand can come down to the mat, right arm reaches over your right ear. And next inhale, star pose. And then exhale to squat. Inhale, come back to star. Now left arm circles down. When it comes by the left hip, pivot your left foot, crescent lunge, back of the mat. So now your right leg is bent. Exhale, airplane pose. Lean forward, lift your left leg off the mat, arms reach back and up. And next inhale, chair. Bend both knees, reach your arms up. Now to continue the full circle, right knee comes into the chest as you stand up tall. Maybe kick your right leg out. Now let's step the right foot way back and open twist to the left. So left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Left hand comes to the back of the right thigh, right arm reaches up for a little bit of a back bend. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands, keep your left leg bent, ground your right heel, warrior 2. Inhale, star pose again. And then exhale, let's turn the toes in, heels out, prasarita, fold forward. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Left hand stays on the floor, off your mat, so leave a little bit of space between your hand and your feet. Let's lean into the right foot, left hand. Lift your left leg off the mat, come into boat pose, facing the top of your mat once again. Let's roll back. Cross the shins, plant the hands, step or jump, chaturanga. All right, let's take one round of sun salutation, and then we're gonna do that all one breath, one movement. So deep breath in, come high up onto your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain, rise up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, drop the left knee, half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, stand up tall, left knee into the chest. Exhale, warrior 2, right leg is bent, left leg steps way back. Reverse warrior, inhale. Side angle pose, exhale. Inhale, star pose, rise up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, star. Right arm circles by the right hip, pivot to the back of your mat, crescent lunge, breathe in, breathe out, airplane pose. Inhale, right knee, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, left knee into the chest, maybe kick it out. And then step your left foot back, crescent lunge, vertical twist to the right, right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Inhale for the back bend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, turn your toes in, heels out, fold forward, prasarita. Halfway lift, inhale. Right hand stays underneath the right shoulder. Come into boat pose. Let's do for 5. Low boat. Inhale, high boat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, rock back and forth. Plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come high up onto the toes. One more sun salutation. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back. Chaturanga. All the way back to downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, stand up tall, right knee into the chest. Exhale, warrior two, step your right foot way back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, squat. Inhale, star. Left arm circles by the left hip, crescent lunge, back of the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, airplane pose. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, right knee into the chest, maybe kick it out. Exhale, step your right foot way back. Vertical twist to the left. Inhale for the back bend, left hand is on the back of the right thigh. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, turn your toes in, heels out, fold forward, prasarita. Inhale, halfway lift. Left hand now stays underneath the left shoulder. Let's come into boat pose, top of the mat. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold low boat. Maybe bring your arms above your head for 10, 9. Make sure your middle back is grounded. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release. Bring your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. And notice the heat in the body. It was a quick little sequence, but hopefully your heartbeat is beating a little bit faster. You're feeling a little bit warmer. Yeah, let's place both feet down on the mat, hip width distance apart. On an inhale, one vertebra at a time, you can lift your whole spine off the mat. Bridge pose. And then exhale to lower it back down. Inhale to lift. And exhale to release. And again, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And one more inhale to lift. This time let's hold, maybe interlacing the hands at your lower back or holding your ankles with your hands, whatever feels better. And now you can release your hands one vertebra at a time, release your spine down on the mat. Make sure you have some space behind you. We're going to lift the legs up towards the ceiling. So now we're going to lower both legs together, and we're going to be bringing them into plow pose. Not right now, but after a few rounds. So hands can be maybe underneath your lower back, wherever it's more comfortable. If you want to make it extra hard, hands can be above your head. So let's lower both legs. Make sure your middle back stays grounded, almost all the way down to the floor. And then inhale to lift. 3 like that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And now 3 times, but bringing the feet all the way behind your head, as slowly and controlled as possible. So without using momentum, lifting the hips, touching the feet behind your head, and then slow and controlled, bringing the spine all the way back down to the mat and lowering the legs almost all the way down. 2 more like that. Inhale to lift. Using core control. And then exhale even slower to come down. One more. And then inhale to lift back up. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Relax your core, maybe rock side to side. And let's bring peace fingers around the big toes for happy baby. You can rock side to side once again, maybe straighten out the legs, stretch. This plant's getting really big. Let's slowly bring the knees back together. We're going to move both hips slightly to the left. So lift your hips, move them to the left, and then cross your left knee over the right. Maybe hook the feet. And then let's bring both knees to the right. And you can look either straight up or over your left shoulder. Let's undo the bind of the legs, come back through center, move both of your hips to the left, and then let's cross the right knee over the left. Maybe hook the feet, and then bring both knees to the left. And slowly undo the bind of the legs, come back through center, hug your knees into your chest. Let's take a deep breath in and lift the forehead up to the knees. Hold the breath and squeeze as hard as you can for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, come into your Savasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Let it all go. And if you want to stay a little bit more connected to your body today, maybe you don't want to completely relax in Savasana, you can place your hands on your stomach and chest just to feel the rise and fall, to stay a little bit more awake, especially if you're using the sequence as a warm-up for maybe another activity, or if you don't have a lot of time, then this is a nice place to be. And if you do have a lot of time, you can completely relax, arms by your sides, palms face up. No matter what you're doing after this sequence today, try to stay here for a few moments, using this as a time of transition, as a time for your body to incorporate everything that we did today, to integrate all of the different poses into your body, all of the benefits. And just to rest a little bit, to re-energize itself, to prepare for the rest of the day. You can start to stretch in any direction that feels good. And in your own time, you can slowly make your way up to a comfortable seat. And just take a moment to lengthen your spine and rest your hands on your knees, palms facing up or down, depending on if you want to receive energy or stay more grounded and connected to yourself. And just take a moment here to check in, to thank your body for the practice. And just notice how you're feeling if you observe any difference between now and the beginning of the practice. Let's take a deep breath in and reach the arms above the head. One last little stretch. And then exhale, you can bring your hands to the heart space. And as you go forth into the rest of your day, may you have peace in your thoughts, in your words, and in your heart. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I wanted to keep it short and sweet if you don't have a lot of time, or if you just want to get out of a rut or use this as a warm-up or a cool down for any other activities. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please feel free to leave a comment and of course subscribe if you haven't already. It really supports me. So thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.